Today we're going to change the fuel pump on a 2002 Pontiac Grand Am GT. This is the 3.4 liter V6, is Ram Air Edition. Today you will need a jack, you will need chocks for the front wheels, and jack stands. Also you will need a small assortment of wrenches and pliers, some small sockets. Get these things together, get the jack stands in place toward the rear of the car, and then hit play. Alright, now you're going to jack the car up, so put it in the proper spot under the car and begin the jacking procedure. When you get the car jacked up on this side, you're going to place a jack stand under the car to support it. You want to make sure the jack stand is in a secure place. And once you have both back ends supported, leave them on the jack stand and pull the jack away. Also too, you're going to want to take the cap off of the car to relieve any pressure that might still be on it. Remove the cap. And you're also going to want to remove the negative battery cable. Make sure you get the negative battery cable removed from this side of the engine. And you are ready to begin. Hit pause when you get to this part and get everything straight and hit play again. Alright, under the bottom of the car now, we're down here by the fuel tank. There's your fuel tank right here. Up in here you'll see this filler tube. This tube here, take it loose right there. Then you will also see this plug, this one here. Take this plug off, and there'll be two fuel lines coming from the tank. You'll see them up in here marked with yellow tags. Follow them. One goes to this canister, the other goes to your fuel filter right here. Take those lines off. Hit pause, go ahead and take them lines off, and once you get that done, go ahead and round up your sockets you're going to need for the straps on the fuel tank, and get ready to drop the fuel tank. Another note I wanted to make, another note would be this dust guard, this heat shield, is going to have to be loosened so that you can twist the gas tank straps out to get them out of your way. And this tank was stuck by the rubber grommets the factory put in, so we had to wiggle on the tank and pull down some to get it to release from the body of the car. But then it comes out, and we didn't have any fuel spill out or anything like that. The car's only got a quarter of a tank. If you have any more fuel in it. Okay, we disconnected everything and we got the fuel tank removed from the vehicle. I want to show you a few things. These clips right here, pain in the butt. When they're in, you got to push them really, really hard this way until they pop up like that. Then they'll slide off. This one had a white plastic retaining clip that pops off. This is the plug I was telling you about, and your fill tube. Now the tank is out. This is going to be your fuel pump. They recommend to replace this wiring harness here that goes from here down the shaft up to here. GM had problems with this wiring harness, so we are going to replace that today as well, along with the fuel pump. So once you get this out, clean this off really, really, really good, and I'll show you how to remove the fuel pump. Alright, this is with the fuel tank, the fuel pump out. You see this ring, hold on, you'll see this ring was around the fuel pump. You just take a punch, preferably a brass punch so you don't make sparks, but tap these around in a circle, in a star pattern. This way, this way, this way, this way, and then this way. Keep tapping around until it unlocks it. Then you've got to wiggle it out of this hole right here. It's pretty tight. Wiggle it on out, and this is the wiring harness they say needs to be replaced when you replace the fuel pump. So that's where we're at, and here is our fuel pump mechanism. Right there's the fuel pump with the screen and the gauge bar on it, and this whole unit comes off. Now we're going to buy ours from Napa, and they also have the wiring harness for $10.25, I believe. So we're going to buy that and replace it, and we'll see how she fires up.